I'm Matt Travis, Managing Director of Enzygo Environmental Consultants. We're environmental planning consultants across the UK with 6 offices in Belfast, Manchester, Sheffield, Cambridge, Cardiff and Bristol. I'm here today with Lucie Rowley from Evri, and we're going to talk about sustainability. We're both part of the Positive Climate Partnership, where I'm chair and Lucie's vice chair, and that's a Barnsley organisation that's looking at where Barnsley is going to net zero by 2030. Lucie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Lucie Rowley. I'm the Senior Sustainability Manager at Evri, one of the largest parcel delivery companies in the UK. We service around 80% of UK retailers, and we have a significant hub in Barnsley, hence the collaboration for the Positive Climate Partnership.
Thank you. So just talking about sustainability, one of the questions I got for you is how is sustainability viewed in your organisation? Because you're different to Enzygo. In our organisation, sustainability is embedded all the way through in 2 ways really. One, because a lot of our work is driven by planning. So it's built into the National Planning Policy Framework in terms of that's through biodiversity net gain, the way we deal with drainage, the way we deal with buildings, the aspects of climate change. And then within our own organisation, the Enzygo culture, being an environmental company, is driven around sort of low carbon, EV, having the relevant environmental standards and looking at minimising our impact as far as we can as a consultancy. But you're quite different, so I'd be interested in how it's viewed in your organisation.
Absolutely. So Evri has always been an early adopter of sustainability, but it wasn't formally, I don't think we had a strategy around it. We were doing great things, but we weren't necessarily shouting about it either. We've had biomethane compressed natural gas trucks in our fleet, but it wasn't until October 2021 that we formalised our strategy, so our environmental, social and governance, ESG, and covered the variety of initiatives and activities we have under that bracket to formally report on it in our ESG reports and really drive messaging and drive those initiatives forward.
That's really interesting. I mean, one of the other things is what's the greatest challenge around sustainability in your work? Because at Enzygo, sometimes, because we're very client and project focused, the challenges around sustainability can be often cost-based or often adopting new technology. Some clients will be very keen to adopt things. Some clients aren't. In my personal background of sort of drainage, we had sustainable urban drainage systems that some people took a while to adopt because they like the engineering solutions. What about at Evri?
I think one of the key challenges that we have is stakeholder engagement. I think from initiating a strategy and then making sure we have all the data management in the same place, making sure everybody has all the information they need and everyone knows where we're going in future it's been quite a key challenge actually to make sure everybody's on board with the journey. So. And
because you've got some quite interesting sites at the moment. I know there's a large site in Barnsley, Junction 36, and you've got, when I look at that site, it seems to have lots of sustainable features in there, from solar panels, and I think your vehicles are on sustainable fuels. Also, around it and in the setting of it, although it is obviously a large distribution factory, there's a lot of green energy, a lot of biodiversity net gain that's gone into that development as well.
Yeah, definitely. As it's one of our newest sites and a strategic hub for us, it's got rainwater harvesting, solar panels. We have biomethane compressed natural gas trucks running out of there as well. 100% renewable electricity is powering the site too. So we've covered sustainability from several aspects with that building, and it's something we're very proud of.
No, and it's really something that's nice to see in our Barnsley borough as well. Something that I'm always asked, because as some of my other roles, I'm a chair of a multi-academy trust for one school. I'm always asked, what advice would you give to young people getting into your industry?
I think a development of education and skills is quite important. So through my career path anyway, I've had undergrad, masters, additional qualifications where I can, but it doesn't necessarily always need to be academic. I think across the board really, any sort of formal education is really great in order to get into the industry. And also I think just industry engagement as much as possible. It's an ever-changing space, and I think, as you well know, how it's progressed throughout the years, how people have taken an interest in it, I think it really can vary. So I think you've got to be 100% interested in it and really drive forward as much as you can.
And it's interesting as well, because a lot when we talk to younger student cohorts who are coming up to 16, you'll say things to them like, you'll end up working in a job that didn't exist when you were at school, and very much for you, working in sort of ESG and sustainability, that didn't really exist, did it?
Yeah, no, it's changed massively. The titles that we've had, even when I started, I was ESG reporting manager, now to senior sustainability manager, corporate social responsibility. There's all the acronyms out there, and will be ever developing as the industry continues to grow as well.